Welcome you all to Butterfly Garden at Biodiversity Park of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agricultural University, Pusa, Bihar. It is an initiative step for the conservation of native flora and fauna of Bihar. We are at Butterfly Garden and myself Dr. M.S. Saredi, working as an assistant professor in Department of Entomology in PG College of Agriculture. And here at the Butterfly Garden we have been established with the objective of attracting the butterfly species and conserving them. So, with the special emphasis on the butterfly garden, we have surveyed the butterfly species existing in the Pusa, and we have found that nearly 48 species of butterfly, nearly 52 species of bird fauna are present. After the preliminary survey of the butterflies and their hosts, we have selected a zone near to the forest, and then we have been established in this butterfly garden. And in this butterfly garden, divided into the three areas. In nectar and puddling zones, we have been maintaining the butterflies' nectar hosts over all the year, and then thereby they will be getting the nectar. And in this, we have also been planned for the fountain where we can give some water puddling site. And here the water, whatever it is to fall onto the soil and then the gravel stone composition, and thereby it allows the butterflies to suck the minerals from the puddling site. And also we have taken one more initiative step in this. In the butterfly garden, we have the different fruits grown here, and those fruits were been again decomposed and then they were been placed near this fountain one, and thereby the butterflies they used to come and suck the sucrose content. Few good plant nectar hosts are Hemilia patens, Lantana camera, Kufia, which we have used as an hedge. So we have used the Hemilia patens just side to the cassia plant, so that the larval host is maintained in the cassia and the adult host is to go for the nectar feeding in these Hemilia patens. And it is a very good host for the nectar purpose for the Catopsilla pomenina, and then the cassia plant for the larval host for the Catopsilla pomenina. Other good host is Bougainvillea, and here we have used as a fence purpose to get it protected from the wild animals and also for the nectar host. And also we have used in the boundaries the Polyalthea, which is a good host for the jay butterflies, and the larval host it feeds on them. Other zone of the butterfly garden is larval host plants. So here the butterfly species whatever were been identified, we have been selected the best larval host for the larval feeding, and then we have shown them here. And here you can see we have two structures here to rear the butterflies. One for the winter season in the poly house, and the other in the summer season the net shade house.
Hello everyone, this is Ankita, student of MSc Entomology first year at RPCAU Pusa, Samastipur, Bihar. We visited Biodiversity Park and we are at Butterfly Park to know about and here we will discuss about castor butterfly. Larva is green colored, having spines all over the body. Male-female lays clustered white shiny eggs underside of the leaves. Larva pupates in the brown chrysalis.
In the eggs of common emigrant butterfly, the eggs are spindle shaped, laid singly on upper surface of the tender leaves. Freshly laid eggs are white in color. Within some days it becomes yellow in color. An emigrant butterfly larva includes 5 instars. Freshly installed larva is white in color. As it molts, it becomes green in color. We see in this larva, it is green in color. We see white band on lateral sides of the larva that is more prominent on fresh, fully grown larva.
I am Priyanka Kumari, a student of MSc first year entomology. I am here to explain about the Dana's butterfly. You can see the egg of the Dana's butterfly. It is a small in size, whitish in color. Later on, it turns into brown in color. You can here see the caterpillar of the Dana's butterfly. It is long in shape with white and the yellow strips all over the body. It has a black filaments on the head and at the back side of the body. The adult of the butterfly is a medium-sized body with a wingspan of the 7 to 8 centimeter. Its body is black in color with white spots on all over its body. Its wing is orange in color with a little brighter upper side and lower is little lighter than the upper side. Priya Pujari, MSc first year, Department of Entomology, RPCAU Pusa, Samastipur, Bihar. We visited to this butterfly garden of biodiversity park. I am showing some common attractant plants for these common crows and tiger's butterfly, which belongs to the Dianidae family. This is first one. This plant is Crotalaria plant, which is also known as sun hemp, or we also can call as rattle box plant, because when these spots get dried off, they make a sound like rattlesnakes. So that's why it is known as rattle box plants. The first one you can see here, this common tiger butterfly, which is scraping some kinds of alkaloids from these dried pods, or which is utilized by these butterflies for their pheromone production, or also use this butterfly, this chemical substance for their pheromone production and defense purpose also. So this is the second attractant plants for tigers and crows butterflies, known as Heliotropium indicum, in India commonly known as hathi sood plants. The name Heliotropium got from that it arranges their flowers from the direction of sun, so that's why it is called as Heliotropium. Again, it is also attractant plants for these butterflies. Why these comes here and scrap these pods and flowers and stems? For that pyrrolizidine alkaloid compound, which is nitrogenous alkaloids used in pheromone production and also used for their defense purpose. When it get pheromone production from there, then it is going to the completing the process of mating.
I Ashok Kumar Parida, MSc first year, Department of Entomology, and Dr. Rajan explained about the Cupid butterfly. As you know that the scientific name of the Cupid butterfly is Kyletes pandava, and it is belongs to the family Lycanidae. Here we see the eggs. The eggs are some elevated, some disc-like structure, and the color of the eggs are whitish and pale greenish in structure. Like structure. Here the larvae are some few inches, some small like structures, and the color of the larvae are the dark blue and purplish in color. Here we see the Cupid butterfly pupa. Here is the pupa is very small, and it is about the 1 centimeter, and the color of the pupa is pale brown to purplish blue with blotchy dark area. Here we see the Cupid butterfly is the adult. The male of the adult, the upper side of the adult of the male is the lavender blue color, and the female, the upper side of the female is the brown in color.
Parikshit Uchoy, pursuing MSc Entomology first year, and now I'm going to discuss about its host and its life cycle. As you can see, we are observing here the caterpillars of. You can see the host it's feeding on is the. It's commonly called the West Indian holly, and in scientifically, or you can say in botanically, its name is Turnera ulmifolia. And here you can see lots of caterpillar. This a bit reddish. You can say a After the larval stage, you can see the pupal stage we are observing here on this host plant, the West Indian holly, and the pupal stage usually takes about 5 to 6 days. Just on this host plant only, just right beside the pupa, we can see the adult is coming out. Just look at it here. It's very incredibly it's coming out. The adult, it's a bit orangish.
I'm Kirtana Mari. I'm pursuing PhD from the entomology department, Dr. RPCAU Pusa Samastipur. Here I'm going to explain about one of the important areas of a butterfly garden, that is puddling area. What is puddling? Usually butterflies are in need of water and nutrition requirement. As they cannot land on water and take the water requirement, they simply go near to moist places and they sip water from the water puddles and from the edges of the mud and from muddy soil. Here, usually this type of behavior is called puddling, and it is mostly found on hotter months and also on hottest day during hottest times of the day. Basically, young butterflies usually puddles, and they usually get benefited from sodium uptake, which is mostly useful for increase in their reproductive success. Thank you.
Thank you all for patience hearing. And I offer my special thanks to Directorate of Research of Dr. Rajendra Prasad Central Agricultural University for funding us. And I also thank my all dear students and my department for giving me this opportunity to explain about the butterfly garden. And I request you all to kindly make a visit to the butterfly garden. Thank you.